In the beginning of the film, we are told that the sun is slowly rising, and after the next 100 years, it will rise so much that it will take over the whole world. Now, to avoid this destruction, all the countries together created a government whose name was UAG. This government has prepared a lot of projects which could be useful for the improvement of humans in the coming times. In this program, the brain of humans was stored in the chip so that it could live with its family even after death, that is, their mind could be transferred to anything. But in this project, a lot of money was needed, so due to not having much money, this project was stopped. Further, they had another project which was Wandering Earth. In this, a lot of engines had to be installed on the Earth so that it could move the Earth a little from its place, that is, it could be removed from its place and sent to another solar system so that it could be saved from the destruction coming from the sun. But before installing these engines, the test of these engines had to be done on the moon so that it could be found whether this experience can work properly or not. Now, for this work, a lot of astronauts from different countries were selected for this work. Now we are shown an astronaut Lou. Due to the closure of the AI project here, a lot of people started protesting because they were saying to complete this project. Sometimes some protesting people attack these astronauts. Here a lady astronaut whose name was Han competes with these people and stops them. After this, all the astronauts are sent to the moon with the help of an elevator. This elevator was going to take them to their station at a height of 90,000 meters. Everyone reaches the station where their training had started. With the passage of time, their training is also completed. During this training, both of them started liking each other. When both of their training was completed, Han was going to go to the moon with her companions, and for a few days she could not even meet Lou. That's why Lou brings flowers for her there. But before that, Lou would give flowers and get out of the elevator. His door was closed, and he also gets stuck here with them. That elevator had now started to go to the moon. They had no other way. Han tells Lou to wear a spacesuit so that she can go with them. But then they find out that their entire system has been hacked. That is, someone had taken control of their entire system, and there were also attacks on their base with drones. At the same time, their elevator was now going to land again. Then the people protesting in their elevator also came. They were attacking them. They start stealing everyone's IDs, that is, their identification. To control them, they wanted to destroy their station and take over it completely. They had planted bombs in many places. Lou and Han compete with them in their elevator. Now the bombs they had planted start exploding. A bomb that the people protesting against them had also planted in their elevator, which now causes a big blast there. Their elevator had come to the ground again. Suddenly many people are killed due to falling on the ground. Now, after this destruction, the rest of the countries that were connected to the UAE, they warn China that they will have to do engine testing on the moon soon. After this, we see another team of theirs, which was already settled on the moon. We see a man, Hangyu, who comes out of his capsule and goes to his computer and started talking to his daughter on his computer. Then some astronauts come from the ground, including their leaders, who come and tell their team that this mission will have to be completed in a few months. They had brought advanced supercomputers from Orbitos to help them, who were going to help them run the engines. Here we also find out that the Digital Life project, in which the human brain was stored in a chip with the help of AI, its head used to be Hangyu and his leader, but now when that program was shut down they started working on this project. Hangyu starts talking to his daughter here. Here we find out that a few years ago, Hangyu's family had an accident, but before his daughter's death, he did the first AI experiment on his brain. He stored his brain in a chip with the help of AI, but his experience was only for a short time. Here Hangyu's leader brought the supercomputer. Hangyu wanted to revive his daughter with the help of it by making an AI robot again. But his leaders refuse him for this work, because it was very dangerous. After a few days, there is a storm on the moon, due to which their new computer was badly destroyed. Now they had no other way to run the engines, so now they are thinking of using their old computers. But all their details and information was with Hangyu, who refused to give them when the leader tells him that he will have to help them. Hangyu was ready to help them, but he tells the leader that you will have to promise me that whatever new supercomputer will be made, you will have to give me all the details about it. He was going to revive his daughter with the help of it by bringing her back to the AI robot form. Now the leader agreed to his words. Hangyu turns on the old computers with the help of which the engine had started. That is, they succeed in their test. Now because of this test, The moon had moved from its place due to which the Earth had also moved a little from its place. These people were slowly succeeding in their project, which was going to be destroyed due to the sun. Their fear was also coming to an end. As time goes by, everything gets better. UAE had started many more projects, in which they had another project which was under city, where they had made some cities under the ground, that if there was any destruction on the ground, then it was not with anyone. After this, we are shown again Han and Lu in the story, who had now got married and had a son. But when these people went on the mission, Han had cancer, due to which his condition was very bad and he was going to die very soon. Now new supercomputers were also made. Many advanced technologies were also put in them. One of them was a computer in front of which Lu was sitting. When it is night, Lu goes to those computers at night. As we know, he wanted to make his daughter's report with the help of these computers. But here comes his head, who was stopping Lu from doing all this. But before this, Lu had spoiled a lot of computer systems, due to which the damage to the moon, which he had installed the engines, happens to him. Now this wrong system of the computer had burst due to power, due to which the moon had moved from its place, and within 7 days it was going to collide with the ground. That's why China also opens its underground cities, so that people can save their lives. There Han tells Lu that I am going to die in a few days, so give my underground city card to your dad, so that if you go to space then your dad can stay safe with our son. After a few days, Han also dies, and Lu's dad had gone to the underground city with his daughter. This news spreads in the house that the moon is going to collide with the ground very soon. But at the same time, he also says that he has the solution to this. He will go to space and make a lot of explosions on the moon, due to which the moon will move away from the ground, and then he will put the engines on the ground and take it away from the moon. And in this work, he was also approved by the government. Lu had also gone to space in this mission. He goes and meets his head at the station, who was going to give him training. He now sat in the spacecraft with his team and left for the moon. Their job was to go to the moon and drop bombs everywhere. Now when these people were dropping bombs and returning, then another spacecraft gets unbalanced and collides with their spacecraft and gets destroyed, due to which their spacecraft was also damaged. These people quickly go to their capsule, but there were 4 of them and there were only 3 seats in the capsule. Lu saves the lives of these people and sends them and decides to stay here. Heng Yu and the leader had also come to the ground, where they come to know that to fix everything, they have to turn on the internet system, which was now broken. Now all these teams decide to go into the sea, where they had another station. The leader and Heng Yu also had to go into the sea and fix the internet with the help of a supercomputer. He also had 2 robots with him who help him get to the power station, but due to being overpowered, one of their robots was damaged. So now they had to fix the internet system with the help of a supercomputer there. Due to the explosion of the bomb, the moon ball also started falling on the ground, some of which falls near Heng Yu and the leader in the sea, due to which now the water of the sea started coming in their station. The leader was about to drown in the water. Heng Yu tries to save him but is unable to save him. Before dying, they tell Heng Yu the secret code of the supercomputer with which the world could be saved by exploiting the internet. After telling this, the leader died. On the other hand, the government was also trying to save him. To avoid this problem, 300 people's team decide to send them to space, who were going to drop a bomb on the moon. Now this team goes to space and meets Lu, who was still in space. These people wanted to send him back to Earth by putting him in a capsule, but Lu refuses to go there. Heng Yu was still unable to fix the internet system. He knew that if he did not fix the internet system soon, the moon would collide with the Earth, due to which neither the engine would be on nor the Earth would be able to change its place. That is, everything was going to end. Everyone was praying for the completion of this mission. Now the team of 300 people who had gone to the moon, they do big bombs there, due to which the moon was now colliding with the Earth. Heng Yu also understood that he could not fix the internet system so soon. That's why he puts his mind in the supercomputer from here. Heng Yu died in the water itself. When everyone finds out that Heng Yu is dead, everyone's hopes were broken because they felt that the world would end. But as soon as Heng Yu died, his mind was transferred to the supercomputer. That computer itself starts restoring the internet connection. Now all the engines were also run on the ground. Actually, now Heng Yu's mind was inside those supercomputers. That's why as soon as the internet is fixed, all the engines start and the moon also goes away from the ground. This mission was successful. The whole world was saved, everyone was happy. He had started his new journey. After this, we are shown in 2065. Now there was a lot of work to make engines on the ground. Lou was also involved in this mission. With this, the movie story ends here.